Hey guys, this is me, Tommy. I'm a trader. I've been trading for a very long time, and I just wanted to make this video to clear up some of the fog about the Forex market. I feel that a lot of people are getting really interested, but there's not a lot of free content to basically guide them towards the right direction. So this is actually a simple PowerPoint just to introduce some of the things that you should know about the Forex market. Um, After this PowerPoint is done, there's going to be a series of videos just explaining little topics and things that you should know about the Forex market, just so you can get an edge, because at the end of the day, you need an edge in the market. But what I can say is, first, I want to introduce who I am as a person. My name is Tommy. I have been trading once again for a long time, about 3 years. Some of my hobbies are watching movies, watching Netflix, Hulu, uh, chilling with my wife. Uh, you know, Pretty simple. I also like eating delicious food. My favorite is seafood, particularly. Besides that, what's the purpose? What's my specific purpose for you? It's just basically to help everyone have more of a clear idea about Forex and then introduce nuggets on how to identify good trades or good trading opportunities. And then lastly, to provide entry techniques to make everyone more successful in the Forex market. The reason I say entry techniques is because a lot of people think that the market is just about knowing where to buy and where to sell. But at the end of the day, hey, they still get wiped out due to risk management and due to a lot of outliers in the market. And my goal is just to make everything a little bit easier by showing you why, how, where, and when to do things in the market, okay? How can I fulfill my goals? Basically, I would say the best way to fulfill this goal is to give you my ideas for one. Some of the ideas that I do have are available on TradingView. I'm actually going to go ahead and post a link down below. By accessing the TradingView, you'll be able to understand my perspective of what I see in the market. I more so provide position trading, so therefore everyone can know essentially where I feel the market's going to turn or continue at. Second, the way I'm actually going to be teaching everything is very process oriented, because I feel that a lot of people just give out goals and expectations, or they just tell you what is what in the market, but they don't explain it, in the right way, or at least to an understanding where you can have a lot of questions or look for the right answers. So my goal is to just tell you the what, the where, the when, and the how of Forex, of a lot of topics that I'm going to talk about. And then lastly, the overall result is to allow you to figure out how to trade instead of what to trade. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the signals that you can get from providers. It's not about the softwares that you can use. It's just about how to use them and how to use them effectively to make more money in the market. Defining the market. Uh, if I could define the market in one slide, I would say that it's basically the conversion of one currency into another, and that's done by buying and selling currencies in high volume. It basically allows the movement of money. I'll give you an example. Have you ever bought something online from China and they have a different currency such as JPY or the Japan yen, and you had US dollars? You would make the transaction, and that would be a form of exchange of currency, because you're exchanging your dollars for a product, and then once your dollars are exchanged for the product, then the dollars that you had are exchanged for the dollars in yen. So that's literally what the Forex market is. Basically, if I could put it into another aspect, these rates are at high volume, like I said. So therefore, who are we in the Forex market? We're pretty much nothing but flies. You know, what I say is, the reason I say that is because the volumes are billions and billions of dollars in volume. You know, it's a $1 trillion market. $5 trillion is moved every single day. So that's why I'm building a case for why the market is so volatile, and that's why we don't have a lot of control over it. Um, how do we play into the market? Like I said, the market's about $5.3 trillion per day in trades. I think the stock markets are running about 40 billion per day. So therefore, that's a major paradigm shift in regards to volume. Like I said, again, we're flies in the market. And some of the major benefits in Forex is the limitless opportunities that are available, such as the bilateral markets, the leveraging opportunities, and the variety of strategies to make you profit in the market. Because at the end of the day, you can swing the market like an investor and you know, hold your trades over time, or you can actually scalp and just look for bigger positions and add more position into your trade to make more money. Uh, Next, what is traded in Forex? The simple answer is money. Um, I always have to say this because a lot of people do not even know what Forex is. Like, personally, my uncle, he always says 4G or 4G LTE. He always try to make jokes because no one really knows what Forex is. 90% of the world doesn't even know what the Forex is. And on top of that, of those 90%, only about 1% are successful. So that's why I always make sure to let everybody understand that the simple answer to what Forex is money. You're not buying anything physical. You're literally just exchanging $1 for another using a digital database. Think of buying currency and selling currency, such as like buying a stock, but instead of investing in a company or an organization, you're investing in a country. So there's a lot of things that you can definitely look at in regards to what is, you know, Forex and how it's traded. Some of the major currencies, I would love to say that some of the major currencies is the USD. This is basically the US dollar. It's made from the country United States. Second, the euro dollar, which is the euro. Third is the Japan dollar, which is my favorite, and that's the yen. Fourth is the GBP, which is the Great Britain pound. There was a lot of like information or ideas about the Britain pound because there was something called Brexit. I think it was in, if I can say, 2000, late 2016, early 2017, but the GBP had dropped significantly and it actually made headlines for regular news. So it's even talked about till since now, actually. So you can definitely look up information in regards to the effects of the Forex market in real time. Why trade Forex? Once again, I would love to rehash this. It's because it has no commission, no middleman, no fixed lot size, low and minimal transaction cost. And I would like to pause here because every broker is different. They have different costs, but the thing is, you're only charged for the spread, which is the difference between the bid and ask price. And then lastly, you're charged a fee when you enter your capital. It's usually about maybe 1 to 3% of your account. And then you're also charged per trade. And it's about, it's based on a percentage of what your position size is. And that will be determined on the amount of leverage that you place in your account. And after that, the amount of position that you add to your trade. So I'll give you an example. If you use a position size of a penny, it's going to be vastly different from using a position size as a standard lot. Okay. Lastly, it's a 24/5 market. What that means is it's open from Sunday afternoon at 5:30 to Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. So there's like a lot of opportunities to make money in the market from Sunday to Friday, and then obviously you have your weekends off. So it's pretty unique in regards to the schedule of how you can make money. And lastly, leverage. Leverage is literally the epitome of why people join the Forex market, is because it allows you to have more buying power. So therefore, if you have, for example, a $100 account and you have 1,000 to 1 leverage, you'll have the buying power of almost $10,000, I think. So that's a lot of capability in regards to the profits that you'll make, and a lot of risk in regards to the losses you'll make. So there's a lot of things you must understand in regards to figuring out what's the right leverage and the right positioning and the right risk to you. And besides that, what to expect from the next video. I would say, where did you trade Forex, and where do you trade Forex? What that means is basically the history of Forex, where it came from, where it derived from, and then after that, where do you trade Forex now? Because I understand that a lot of people want to know the background information, the history of why we have the system that we have now and why it's so profitable. So therefore, in the next video, I'm actually going to go ahead and try and explain a brief history in regards to the Forex, and then on top of that, expand and show you different ways you can trade the Forex market. But that's it for the video. Thank you, and have a great afternoon, and happy trading.